Good morning. So happy Monday. I always think this is an interesting week of the year because the first week back, sometimes it just feels a bit like survival. And also, I'm very lucky because for me, I always have our wedding anniversary that first week. So we had to take the day off, and obviously this year we went to Milan, which was just truly amazing. So I feel this is like the full day back for me, the week back. So, but I think also so many of us, and I know from the experience in the past, the first week back is the first week back, new start, new year, energy. Let's get stuff started, and you think, and then it can feel really a bit down thinking, oh, maybe it's just just same old stuff. Nothing's changed. And we can feel a bit disillusioned. So today I want to talk a bit about hope because I think hope's a really interesting concept. Now, when we were in Milan, it was wonderful. And we went to the church, to the cathedral or the Duomo, which was just extraordinary. I had even had communion from the Archbishop of Milan, which was truly amazing. But the whole thing about that was all about hope. Now, obviously, hope in the Christian world is in most religion, it's a real strategy. Now, but in the business world, often the classic statement is hope is not a strategy. Now, we mean by that is that, yeah, this is the new year. Often it's a classic time to start fitness, health, weight loss, all that sort of stuff, because we want to be the person we want to be. And then part of that, we hope we're going to be that person. Now, in that respect, obviously, if we don't do any action, it's never going to happen. So this is where hope can be really helpful. Hope is giving that opportunity that things will change. We trust that the world will get better. We trust that we'll achieve what we need to achieve. We'll trust that this will be a better year than last year if it has been a challenging year last year. So hope is a really useful strategy, providing it follows up with the action. And that's what's absolutely key. We cannot have the hope without the action. And that's why hope is not a strategy. It's often the statement that we hear. So what actions are you taking place today for you to step forward one step between now and where you want to be at the end of the year? And that's what I think is so important to have a think about. And this is the little steps are so important. Yes, we might have massive, great, audacious goals for the year and all that kind of stuff. That can feel completely overwhelming. It's like if you've never run before and you're suddenly going to run for marathon, it thinks, wow, how on earth can I run 26 miles? But if you practice like a mile a day, 2 miles a day, 3 miles a day, etc., you build up. What's the first step I need to do? Well, maybe buy some trainers for a start if you haven't got any trainers. I know this is a silly example, but it's quite a good one. So maybe plan, who are you going to speak to help you have a training regime? What are you going to do about your eating, etc. You have a plan. So you hope that the marathon will be amazing, you'll perform really well, and you'll be so proud of yourself. So that's my tip for the day is, yes, hope is a great strategy. What are you following up with that? And what are you hopeful for? Because hopeful is just a really lovely concept. So we're hoping for this, we're hoping for that. But then what's reality, and how can you step back to make every step manageable? So the whole of the stuff of the SMART goals, measurable, etc. So therefore, just make that hope a reality and not just a wishful thinking. So look after yourself, have a good day, and take care. Bye.